right here. Hi, how are you?
Good morning and welcome to Saint Martin, ladies and gentlemen. We have arrived in Philipsburg in Saint Martin, the Dutch and French island in the Caribbean. Excited to check it out today. Have an excursion to see both sides, and I'm gonna go grab some breakfast to get us started. Then we'll make our way out. Let's go.
Welcome to Saint Martin. You can see the island here, sitting down for a quick breakfast. Don't have a whole lot of time, but it's a little louder in here too. Got my muesli, got my bagel, that should be sorted. Just a couple of minutes behind here for the excursion today. Hopefully all will be fine. We'll see. In the theater, they can probably just point me in the right direction. All right, we have made it. They were timely today, so I ran out here, made it just in time to the outside of the ship. The port over this way. We're standing, waiting to walk for starters, I guess. If you look at the layout of the port, there's probably buses up that way. Nice to see the marina. Massive on the side here. Yeah, it's nice. So, you can see the port here. It's a little windy out today, and we heard there might even be scattered storms. So hopefully we'll all work out fine with that. But I'm pretty sure that we're going to be on some sort of vehicle for this ride. We'll see how it goes. Right as we make it inland here, you've got this little Sharky's bar. You've got actually an Effie on the ground, which is really funny. St. Martin's sign ahead for the holidays. Oh, that's nice. Christmas tree. Nice to see it. I'm not sure where we're walking to, but we're walking. So, we are making our way out now from the port where we had parked the bus. Walked right on board the bus. There's a bus depot which it took us to. And now, we are rolling to see all of St. Martin. Excited for it. Let's go. Really cool to see the mountains right outside of this bus terminal. You can see the cruise and cargo facility. We're leaving now. So certainly hilly right outside. Although some people are walking it, maybe some people from our ship. But again, lots of hilly areas right off of the port.
On a Sunday, my name is Cici, easy to remember, and the driver is Kevin today, okay? Welcome on board and welcome to Saint Martin. So Saint Martin is a small island. We are about 30 in Europe, so we have the same help from the government, everything. I vote for the French president from here.
Wow.
Okay? We are state of France. I like to work in Netherlands, in Europe. I don't need a visa because it's European country. If I want to work on the Dutch side here, I need to pay a visa.
Oh my gosh.
So it's not exactly the same rules.
That's crazy.
So here you arrive in Philipsburg. Philipsburg is the capital of the Dutch side. No worry, we have the best driver ever. Okay, so we're good. No worry for hurricane here. But it's still the rainy season, so it brings the island really, really green. If you come back in June, it's absolutely not the same island. All the island is brown. The Caribbean and the Atlantic, but on this side we have way more wave than wind. You know, it's way more windy and wavy. You'll see, the ocean is really wavy. Cooler at night, so it's 90 all day long and all night long. Trust me, you cannot cook without AC. You don't put on your oven without your AC.
82 to 92 year round.
You're sweating all day. Even after 8 years here, I'm still sweating. Trust me. So this is the way to get electricity. There is some solar panel. Unfortunately, I thought it's not enough. You know, like it's supposed to be more. The Dutch side cannot provide for us.
Wow.
And we cannot provide for the Dutch side neither.
Share
Same for the
salinated
electricity.
water.
It's two different companies, and we're not connected. It's a part of the deal.
We're in 4
when
days without water.
Tree and beautiful weather.
This past year, that's crazy. Jeez.
So we are cross weekend, and the government didn't put back money, you know. But you have the sign from the French side. No worry, we will cross by the other border later, where is flags and stuff. You can make beautiful picture. Renting an apartment here means you need a car to do everything. There is no grocery shop. We have only 2 or 3 restaurants around, you know, and if you like to go out, like me, a little bit and stuff, you are too far from everything, you know, so it's mostly families, because it's really wavy and windy since few days, so it's so pretty right now. Papaya, and mangoes, a lot, and we have as well some passion fruit, but mostly it's people who has it, you know, in the garden. It's about 12 miles square, 24 kilometer carré, you know, kilometer square for the ocean. Behind we have an island over there. It's called Tentamar. Tentamar is a natural reserve, belong to St. Martin. And right in front of me there is a goat farm.
So they used to have
Tentamar,
iguana
you can
on the
see
menu.
properly now. Tentamar is
Now
the
it's only
island
the
right in
goat.
front of you on the right side over there. Many years ago over there, you know, with a plane full of drugs.
So she wanted to stop for us to see the iguanas, but they're not here. So
We have a lookout was it's
moving
full
on.
of iguanas, no worry. With no roof. Pretty smart, isn't it?
if they don't finish their house, they don't have to pay taxes on it. Huh.
Many years ago, this was the capital of the French side.
Oh my god.
But Marigot became the capital after we built the pier.
Got it.
So we were exporting and importing from Marigot. So
Sudden looks a bit drizzly out there, so nice to be on the bus for it. Staying dry. Currently they wear uniforms in public schools, but not in private schools out here.
and some mangoes too, but as you can see it's private, you know.
Yeah, so they have to import everything. The fruits and such are just private farms.
On the
individual
left side
people's
here,
farms.
you're gonna see my favorite church here on the island. It's made of stone. Look how pretty it is.
Oh, interesting.
So most of the people here are Catholic, and they cannot miss any Sunday at the church. Every Sunday morning, all the people are going to the church. It's a lot. On Beach, it's a really fancy place. There is a security at the entrance, you know, the area is here.
Right, sun's coming back, yes. Stop at the beach. Orient Beach, the biggest of the 37 beaches here. Only place for windsurfing, kite surfing, things like that. Saying it's a very safe place. And we just saw that plane flying overhead. I heard seeing the airport is really cool. Right next to the airport. See the planes take off. So we'll see if we get there today.
So we're gonna stop here. You can go out of the bus.
Take a look out here behind the bus area. Some great photos of the beachfront and all kinds of different sights. You got the mountain in the distance, and the beach over here. You can see they're mowing this lawn. It's funny, nice to look out at the Orient Beach here. Take a look at the donkey heading right toward us here. I'm not really sure why he's heading this way, but he is. And there's the beach behind him. We could see St. Mark, I believe we were told, right there in the distance with the clouds kind of covered over it a little bit. He's heading right north of here, so we gonna see what's going on. Hello. Hello, donkey. He is right here. Right in front of us. Hi, how are you? How are you, donkey? Hi. Right, so he just walked right up to us here. Got some photos. Oh, and here's the other one. The other one's getting to hang out as well. But, yeah, unexpected. Wasn't thinking that would be up in the St. Mark, but it is. All right, there he goes. Second one. Yeah, there weren't any snacks, I guess. They're making their way. So, really interesting. Unexpected here to see the donkeys waltz right up to us. We've got coconuts laying around. People carrying around coconuts. Nice to see these views. Seems very quiet and peaceful, right? To me, it's like surprising how quiet it is. So, nice that we had a chance to check it out. And we'll make our way.
Move a little bit forward, step by step. There is something for me.
Wow, that's crazy.
I wanted to Sprite. You want water? A lot of small babies on the trees in a branchy.
Oh wow, the baby's in the next tree over.
It's full here.
Wow.
Yes, it was
See that one there?
Look, there is one on the top here. Yeah.
There's two right there.
So they're all brown, green.
Right, where is he? Right here.
Just moved his head.
See right here?
Oh yeah, the orange.
He's like super sneaky in there. See him?
They're just flying around.
They get off the bus. Is that what happened? Where's that one on the camera here?
Okay, please stand.
Jeez,
We
they're
have to
sneaky.
leave, sorry. So on the right side, behind the hill, we have a resort all inclusive called Secrets. I don't know if you heard about Secrets. It's a big brand. You know, you have Secrets everywhere in the world. So we have one Secrets here, all inclusive, really on a cute place called Marcel. And people who create jewelry and stuff, it's homemade, you know, here. It's a really cute place. It's artisanal creation here.
Nice.
Because yes, we celebrate Christmas too, even if it's in flip-flop. Beach bar and beach restaurant. The beach is just amazing, really blue, really clear. You can see starfish. It's really pretty here. And every Tuesday night, from January till April, every Tuesday night they close the road, so it's only from here at night, no problem. You don't risk anything. Resist, you know. On the right side too. So the problem is some people left the island and abandoned, you know, the house. But even to destroy, you know, a house, it costs a lot. So for now we have still the building, you know, like empty and totally destroyed. This is Banana on your busy by the tourists coming by plane. Then we have the people from the regatta and the people from the festival. Trust me, there is no room, no car, nothing to rent anymore. 100 feet high. This is the highest point in all the island. We have as well here a big complex called Lottery Farm. Lottery Farm is a complex with a zipline adventure. So you're in the jungle and you get attached to a lifeline and you go tree by tree by yourself.
A lot more nature. There's some cows out there.
On the left you have a goat, you have a cow.
Stopping now for another photo spot here. She's telling us you can see Anguilla in the distance there. But you've got like this little city on the water. I guess it's mostly cities on the water, right? But really nice to see. So a little more information here. You have the water plant right there. And you have the forts right here. This is the former fort, built in like 1789, something like that, she said. And this is Marigot, the capital of the French side here. So really, really nice to see, looking down at it from this stop. Nice to see these sights here. A quick stop off for it. It does seem like people have been moving around a bit on the bus and things like that. So tricky finding seats and things like that, but it is what it is as we make our way back onwards here. Certainly nice to see it.
Marigot is pretty fully packed too. I will say there is about 8,000 people living around here. We have many schools and all the French government office. So for me, if I need a new passport, this is where I have to go. You can see a flag on the top of the hill. This is the old fort. It's called Fort Louis. The Fort Louis been built in 1784.
Right. The fort is up there. It's not the white building, but it's the one above it. Good to know. It doesn't look like a French flag. It looks like it's got green instead of blue. It's like an Italian flag. Nice ocean view on the other side too. The boats out there. Beautiful.
Yacht and big catamaran, but the biggest yacht stay on the Dutch side. I will show you later during the day. The market and the public restroom. We will stop here for 30 minutes, so I expect you to be back around 11:15 to the boat, to the bus, sorry.
Oh, it's a bit rainy now, but we gotta get out here, get our photos, use the restroom, maybe check out some of these shops. I'm not super picky on these shops. Love to see the waterfront out that way. Always love the waterfront views. But the SXM sign, want to get a photo with and make a stop. So here it is. Look at this beautiful sign behind it. I heart SXM. I believe that is the major airport in this area. And they use that as a lot of naming convention. So it's nice to see. Again, a little bit of markets out here. Worth taking a peek, browse. But again, it's a little trickier in the rain. Hopefully you can still see. It looks like you can. I'm just starting hard time seeing you. here are some of those outdoor markets. You can see next we got some tents, not some tents, but most like tarps covering them up to keep stuff dry, clothing and other things like that. Ooh, some Hawaiian style shirts. But again, I've got so many things, although it's easier with luggage now, I will say, so there's something to be said for that. Yeah, at least make a stop is what I'm here to do. And look at that, we love Marigot, French West Indies graffiti wall art there, but it's really nice graffiti wall art, so I can appreciate it. Maybe even get some photos of it. All right, so you can see more of the sights around here. It's really nice to see. Look at those beautiful buildings off in that distance. Nice to browse the market a bit and get a feel for St. Martin, Marigot, the French side. This does feel French to me. Here is a look at a drink menu. Oh, they have the pink guava here from smoothies. Oh, it's a smoothie though, but it's an option. I mean, you can get a reasonably sized one for like €5. It's not bad. This is over this way was more of the shopping style strip, and over this side is more of the food stuff. You can see we can walk down this way, take a quick peek while we're here. But personally, I think the views are really what it's all about. Looking out into the ocean, enjoying the nature, Caribbean island feel. Thus far, it's not feeling like my favorite Caribbean island of all time. Like not one I probably like target to come back to, but still nice to experience. And I am really looking forward to that airport stop. Well, we'll have maybe a drink and watch the planes come in right above us, which she told me that will be our longest stop today. So it must be a highlight for many people, and she knows it. Nice to see this view at the end. It almost seems like it becomes villas at the end of the walk here. And out into those boats, into the dock. I do like that that waterfront, right? Having water, like being on the water. Being able to have a nice boat or sit out on the beach or otherwise, it's nice. So, it looks like this is called the market here. You can see this woman sitting there with her kind of pot. And there's some information about it here on this panel on the left of it. It's nice to see. And we are back making our way to the airport, I believe. That next stop is the most exciting one. I'm looking forward to checking that one out, seeing how it is. Everything closed on Sunday.
French people don't work on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's a family day.
Yeah.
Cross the border again and go back to the Dutch side.
Yay.
So we cannot go out of the van, of the bus, but we will stop in front to make the picture, okay? It's been a long time.
1648.
But we share the island.
That's when they became the
Then we had to
Silent
fight
Treaty.
against British, Portuguese and Spanish. You have to know that in Embark, there is still a huge community of Portuguese people. They own almost everything. So the blue one with the 12 stars is Europe. Then you have the French flag. Then you have the Dutch one. And you have the Saint Martin one. Because Saint Martin have their own flag. So as you can see, 1648, this is when we split. 1948, this is when we built this monument to celebrate the 300 years friendship together.
Nice.
The nightclub, strip club too.
No casinos on the French side.
We don't
10
have that on the French side.
Dutch
It's
side.
only
The
on the
party
Dutch
side.
side.
They eat on the French side and party on the Dutch side. Nice.
Relief for us because it cut the lagoon in two. So to go to the airport, before the bridge, we had to go all around the lagoon on the right side, or all around the lagoon on the left side. So it's a shortcut, really amazing for everybody. We love it. It's called, and you have another entrance on the French side, but way smaller. All the big yachts have to come in by 6 Sunday. This is to have a gun? No, no guns. But there is gun in Saint Martin, but it's not allowed. No, absolutely not. Only crazy American, huh? Building later.
Alright, international airport's right here. This is the runway.
So everybody said that it's pretty small, but finally the rail is pretty long actually, you know, but still kind of small for the big plane we receive. You have to know that we count about 1 million people coming by plane here. And
Oh wow,
the
everybody.
other
Oh wow,
around.
there's a plane right there. Everybody who flies into the other smaller islands has to fly into here first for the international. And then you can take a plane or a ferry to some smaller islands. That's crazy.
No,
So you get
Curacao.
$1 million per year, it sounds like, via air.
On the left,
Kind of lost it behind the building there. Private jets and big yachts too in the distance. See if we get the chain link here. That'll be helpful again. Nice. There you go.
don't use the arms, you know, so when building.
Interesting. Take a look at those birds there too. Love to see that sculpture right in front of the airport. Not sure where we're going now though. You can see the flags flying here. Looks like Dutch flag. This is probably the St. Martin flag right there, I assume. And I guess that's maybe airport flag. I don't know.
Stephanie. Go to Secret on the French side. If you like to party, go to Sonesta here. It's a nice place. This one, the small one we take off right now is to go to St. Bart.
The St. Bart.
The small one going out is
There he
to go to
goes.
St. Bart.
Wow. Huh. And maybe this is that
the
bar
famous
people were
beach,
talking
so
about.
pretty. So.
Beach and there's the bar people were talking about right by the airport right here.
So we're gonna stay here for about an hour, okay? So organize yourself. If you like to grab something to eat or whatever, please do it straight and then you can walk around, you know. For 12:45, I want everybody back close to the casinos over there, okay? I will be there. You cannot miss me with my blue shirt. No worry, okay?
Check out this plane coming in right there. Air Transat flight. She said, don't worry, there's another big one coming in a minute. That's amazing to see. It does get pretty close to us. So, yeah, maybe we'll head this way, see if we hit that Sunset Beach bar and grab a drink. Enjoy the sights. Oh, they've got a nice little flight arrival times. 14 minutes till we see that JetBlue flight coming, seems like. So we're in a pretty good spot. Although I hear something going on right now, so let's see if we can see that. No, we're 5 minutes early for the JetBlue plane coming in there. Darn. Take a look at it right here. Take a look at that silver plane over there getting ready to take off there. Yeah, it'd be nice, but I'm not sure we'll get it, so this might be the best we'll get. Take a look at the guava berry colada here and the frozen margarita. I had to spend 20 minimum for the cars, so got a couple. Let's do it. Catch these coming better, but there's a small one coming in here. It was pretty quiet anyways.
Usually it is.
Take a look at the jar cakes here. To get that total up to 20, it's like €5, so $5. We'll see. Nice to check this place out. It's sad we didn't catch super close big jet on the video for you, but nice to see a bit. Wasn't as impressive as I was told. Restroom stop next. I do have to say the guava berry was quite tasty. It was interesting to try those other items as well. You can hear another plane taking off. So we are back on the bus. Nice to check this out. Glad we had a chance to experience a bit of St. Martin.
But now we're going to leave with you guys.
We're lucky because it's not too packed. Sometimes here you cannot even walk on the sand. There is too many people, you know?
Wow.
Because you have to know for the cruise ship, sometimes we can have like 6 boats the same day. It happened in February, so 6 boats or 7 boats is the maximum that we can get at the same time at the place.
That's my yacht. I keep that anchored out shore.
Comedy, nothing. Which is sad actually, you know? Yeah, because when you live on an island where it's 90 degrees all year long, it's nice to go on a cool place. Yeah, absolutely. For me, I don't mind, I speak English, but some of my friends cannot see any movies, you know? The chair to get to the top, and then you use the zip line. So you need 30-35 minutes to get to the top. You have an amazing view. It's 360 degrees view from the top, and 35 seconds left, boom, you're down. 45. I am meeting like 90, 95. We don't have these kind of people in a bus. Don't worry. You're all young here. Here you have the hospital for the Dutch side on your left hand, which are trying to extend since 7 years. You have Sonesta, Ocean Point, which is in Maho, close to the beach with the plane, and this one, the Divi Little Resort. This is the only fourth, I think. We don't have any other.
So, some people are getting off here while some people head back to the ship. She said that you have both options. Take a taxi or walk back from here. And if we go back to the ship, I'll probably grab lunch and things like that, which I think might be nice. And I can always come back out later if I'd like. It does look pretty cool over there. You can see. I'm there today, but After a couple drinks, I think I'm ready for a rest. I think this is the second port I've been to where they walk through the bus to make sure, to check your cruise card and make sure that you should be in here. I'm not sure if there's big business for them at the ports too. I guess all their imports are here anyway, so nice to check this one out. Make our way back to the bus for some lunch, I think. We are back at the port shopping area. I might take my time, browse through this area on the way back to the ship, just because we're here. But I had too many drinks. 2 is too many for me. Right, so it has begun to slightly rain here, which makes me wonder, maybe this is a sign here. But taking a quick peek at some of these shops out here before, no, it's starting to drizzle more and more. So let's see what happens. Figured it's worth browsing from the area. I mean, a duty-free shop, I feel like it's worth checking out. I've heard some people enjoy just kind of browsing this area, like the shopping around the port. And there's that other center she dropped some people off at. But even this one, you got a duty-free shop right here, which looks like it's open. So these are probably thinking, oh yeah, you're in the port, designed for us tourists, which is nice. Enjoy a bit of it. I certainly could have worn shorts because it's nice and toasty, which I love. I'm not complaining. Nice to be out here for it. Nice to stop off for a second. That was a no pictures establishment. So moving onwards, we didn't get to see too much of it, but they had alcohol, they had sunglasses, they had jewelry, you know, a lot of those duty-free items, at least the pricey duty. Oh, there's duty-free world over here. Should we take a look? Why not, right? We're right here. And then I'm gonna get food because, you know, I'm ready to eat. More look here as we make our way onwards. I didn't feel like things were too much cheaper, but nice to see a variety of things here. And easily enough, you see plenty of ships sitting around. Viking, looks like Viking Sea there. Some other ship I'm not quite sure of. And there's our MSC. Ooh, don't want to miss this. Welcome to St. Martin with the Christmas tree set up for the holidays. Very, very nice here. Get some photos here as well. Always enjoy the Caribbean feel, the warmer weather, nice climate, beautiful beaches. But again, I don't know if I necessarily noticed all that much difference between some of the other Caribbean islands. That being said, I mean, I prefer this to, like, what is it, Bahamas? So I guess it depends. Depends what you're comparing it to. Private islands are quite nice, you know, Disney's and otherwise. But it's a nice one too. Our ship has its own private spot here, not attached to those other two, the Seabourn Ovation and the Viking Sea. So we get our separate walk up to it, which is nice. Get some selfies with it and otherwise. This might be some of the best photos we'll get of it from this kind of sort of distance here, which is great. So I'm glad I caught some photos when we have the chance. Step back on board, grab some food, and we'll see. I mean, again, most things are closed on Sundays, so I'm not sure we'll get up to too much more, but I'm glad I did an excursion, so I got a sampling of it, you know. I like this photo too, so it's certainly worth stopping for photos with your own ship while you're at this port, if that's what you like, if that's something you like. Again, nice to check it out. And, you know, as I think about it, and I think about other Caribbean spots I've been to, there are nice parts of this one. There's certainly nice parts. It's nice and quiet, surprisingly, which I can certainly appreciate, at least right now it is. And did you get enough of a view of the opposite side? Give you that quick view here. Maybe I'll take some photos of it as we make our way. All right, decently quiet inside. There's a few people, actually every hot tub has somebody in it, but it's only like one person, in these two at least. Here's the view from inside. Only 2 or 3 hours here until all aboard, or it's about 3 hours till all aboard. So it's funny, I seem to be doing this trend a couple hours before all aboard, which I do not hate. You know, it's best to be safe, so. All right, take a look at plate number 1. Did not get any pizza because I figured let's start light. I didn't want to walk all the way back up there. Here's the view from the back of the ship. Really nice view while we are eating and looking forward to chilling a bit.
So I was thinking about going up and changing for the pool, spend some time with water and enjoy the views, but man, it was hot and I feel like my jeans are getting smaller. I'm not thrilled with how much smaller my jeans have gotten this cruise, by the way. And it's hot up there. I'm like chilling for a bit, take a break. Maybe I'll hit the pool later. It'll probably get busier as people get back on board, so we'll see. But for now, I didn't even eat that much. I'm just like heavy and tired, so probably from that heat out there, I'm gonna take a little break, a little napsies maybe, and cool down a bit. All right, I napped for a bit, I showered and changed, and now I'm going to ask the excursion team about the excursion timing because they told me it was 7:45, but apparently we all have to talk to the Puerto Rico customs people at 8:10, or like everyone has their own time, but I have 8:10 since I'm on an excursion. So I'm gonna ask excursions about that, and we're gonna eat later, maybe watch the show, maybe I'll do karaoke because they're doing some tonight, and we'll see how it goes. Grab some tea probably first.
And you can see we are still docked, but it is dark out there. So all of our time has passed. Should be rolling pretty soon, and you can't really see much. So I don't think we'll get to enjoy too much of the sailing away, but it was nice to visit. Thanks, San Martin. I am asking my question at the excursions team, and take a look at this snow globe. It's cute. So, I came down to the excursions desk to ask my question about passport. They do have to passport check me, by the way, in my own country, but nowhere else we stopped, which is the funniest thing. They're going to take us straight from the excursion meeting to the passport check, so that's good to know. That being said, I also heard someone else asking about they have to get off the ship. Apparently, they're going to make everyone get off the ship tomorrow until like 3:30 because they have to come in, I think, with the dogs to clear the ship, which is kind of crazy. But I had no idea, and she said there's no seating area for the elderly or those with the health issues to sit. Like in Miami, there's a proper port building terminal, and Puerto Rico there's not. So something to note. I have no idea how it'll go for them. I'll be sure to ask her when I see her next and see what she says. But that's very interesting. And they haven't announced it yet. She said, "Oh yeah, maybe they'll this time I see maybe they'll announce it tomorrow morning for tomorrow morning." I'm like, okay. So we'll see how things go. But something to note. Apparently they're going to check the building, and you have to get your passport checked. Even if you're American, you got to get off the ship and get your passport checked, both, from my understanding. Also, super nice to hear that performer down there. He's been doing a great job. I've only heard him a couple of times, once or twice, but he does do great stuff. Maybe I'll listen to a little bit more of that and share this with you, and then maybe I'll grab some snacks. I still have to change for the show and dinner as well. And here's the aerial view of that lobby space with him playing music down there. So we make our way up to the buffet. Right, take a quick look at my snacks. Just snacks before I go change for the show, and then dinner later. So it's one slice limit.
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. So put it like a diamond in a jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take it down and dance with me. It's every day walking fresh out the bright blue sky. Now and then, whoa, sweet shine of mine. Whoa, sweet love of but the best thing is starts with us like this. Walk this way, walk this way, walk this way, walk this way, walk this way. I know it's got in store, so she wants to tell all day. Working for a man, she screams on her bed. Oh no, the difference if you make it all now. We got each other, and that's a lot more love. We're giving it a shot. Oh, how faded.
catch the stage show tonight. Best one yet, if you ask me. Another theater production, which immediately puts it at the top too. But the rock songs, they were really impressive. They did a really great job of all kind of classics. Bohemian Rhapsody and the others. I just took the stairs and I'm out of shape. That's why I'm tired. 5 flights. What else? I needed some exercise anyways. Really nice catch that stage show. That one was a winner. Quick change before dinner. Just gonna change my pants and shorts because I think I'm supposed to have a dress code, half decent. Then we'll get food. Interesting looking menu this evening. I'm glad I had a snack earlier, might I say. Might go for the swordfish, maybe the mussels there, and desserts. I don't know, actually. There's a few good looking dessert options, so we'll see. Take a look at the mussels marinara, or whatever it is. It wasn't quite marinara, obviously, because it's not marinara sauce, but let's do it. Okay, thank you. Take a look at the shrimp cocktail here. You get that on the back as a daily selection, thank you. And here is my asparagus with the bacon. As you can see, it looks tasty. We'll see how it is. Take a look at the swordfish, ladies and gentlemen. You can see it is fishy. It's got a sword. I'm just kidding. And the chef's recommended chicken ow something with some red wine stuff. It looks interesting, looks tasty. Thank you very much. Let's see how they go. As for the appetizers, I like that shrimp cocktail. I could see getting that in the future. Asparagus not really my thing, but I'm told it was cooked pretty decently too. Let's try the entrees. All right, so what was I saying? Oh, swordfish was quite nice. I was a big fan of that. Nicely cooked indeed. Nice flavor to it. I'm unfortunately told that it tastes like dolphin, but it was good, tasty. Almost like a chicken, like with a smoothness to it, very soft. That chicken was pretty decent too, if you like chicken. I just like fish so much, you know. So that was nice to try. This is the chicken of the sea. Dessert on the way. So I have the vanilla chantilly cream, and he told me the ice cream of the day was pistachio. So I gotta do that, because I'm a big pistachio fan. We'll see how dessert is. Always good, so I should be all right. Oh, dessert was nice too. Enjoyed that chantilly cream, nice and light. Although it could be colder. Pistachio ice cream was really nice. Always love that flavor. So overall, a nicer dinner than anticipated. Looking at that menu, I was like, I don't know. But I was really happy with it. Again, the swordfish, especially that ice cream. Oh, pistachio ice cream, probably one of the best. That Sunday we had one day where pistachios ice cream was really nice too. Yeah, it was winning. The appetizer was okay, but not bad. I mean, I think probably one of the highest overall ranking dinners and the best overall ranking stage show. So you got to give it to them today. St. Martin, they did a great work. Thanks so much for helping make it an amazing day. Don't forget to make your day an incredible day as well. Focus on the positive vibes. Look for the silver lining in everything you do. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button because you know you liked it. Subscribe for more. And until next time, play on.